Good evening. With just 16 days to Election Day, the pace of both campaigns is accelerating. But Election Day has already begun in states across the country, and Vice President Harris today is focusing on getting that early vote out. She's pulling out some star power to do it. That's pop star Lizzo in her hometown of Detroit today, campaigning for the vice president. Early voting started there today. Former President Obama is campaigning on Harris's behalf tonight in Nevada, which also started its early vote today. And after a record first day of voting in Georgia last week, Harris is there tonight with some hometown star power Usher, trying to lock in that early vote there. Former President Trump has his own big names. Elon Musk is once again in Pennsylvania today, a state that has become central in Trump's strategy for victory. We're with both candidates tonight, and we begin with Allie Raffa with the Harris campaign.
Pop superstar Lizzo today in her hometown of Detroit, revving up the crowd.
I'm proud to say that I voted early, and I voted for Kamala Harris.
The Grammy winner lending her celebrity to Vice President Kamala Harris as early voting began today in Detroit.
We're going to go vote today. We're going to remind people to vote. We're going to register folks to vote.
What time is it? It's voting time.
Rally goers headed straight from the event to the polls.
I wanted to get out early and get it done.
Harris going after former President Donald Trump's fitness for office.
He's becoming increasingly unstable and unhinged.
And hitting two battleground states today, heading from Michigan to Georgia for a rally in Atlanta alongside another celebrity, R&B and pop star Usher. The Harris campaign leaning into star power to shine a light on the vice president.
I'm thinking about my friend John McCain.
Former President Obama making another appearance as a super surrogate for Harris last night in battleground Arizona, embracing her campaign strategy to target Trump-skeptical Republicans and conservative-leaning independents.
We seem to have set aside the values that people like a John McCain stood for.
Obama set to stop in another Sunbelt state tonight, holding a rally in Nevada on the state's first day of early voting. Polls in the state showing a tight race.
It's time for a change. Go back to Donald J. Trump.
A surge in early voting is already playing out across several states, including North Carolina, where a record number turned out to cast ballots on the first day of early voting, even as people there continue recovering from Hurricane Helene.
And Allie is in Atlanta tonight at that Vice President Harris rally where Usher will be. And Allie, President Obama heading that way too?
That's right. Harris will campaign with President Obama for the first time together here in Georgia on Thursday. And then Michelle Obama will join her in Michigan on Saturday. Jose?
Allie Raffa in Atlanta, thank you. Meanwhile, former President Trump is gearing up for an all-out blitz in battleground Pennsylvania today. It comes after he battled technology at his rally last night when his audio dropped out for about 20 minutes. Dasha Burns is with the former president.
Former President Donald Trump rallying his supporters in western Pennsylvania tonight at a campaign event outside Pittsburgh.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Pennsylvania.
Sound check at the event more scrutinized than usual after Mr. Trump's microphones last night in Detroit failed the candidate.
It's not love. It's not respect.
The Republican nominee spent nearly 20 minutes walking around the stage, appearing frustrated.
Hello.
And when the sound system came back on, Trump threatened to sue.
If it goes out again, I'll sue the ass off that company. We're going to sue him. Then they'll say what a horrible guy Trump is. He's a terrible guy.
The scene, the second unusual moment at recent Trump rallies, including when the candidate held an impromptu music listening party for nearly 40 minutes at a town hall in Pennsylvania.
It's fun to stay in the YMCA.
Tonight, Pennsylvania in focus again, and seemingly priority number one. Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris both making more visits to the state than any other since July.
Given how much time both candidates have been spending here, is it Pennsylvania or bust?
We are certainly campaigning and working as if it's Pennsylvania or bust.
High-profile Trump backer Elon Musk is also holding his own campaign events across the state.
I can't emphasize enough that Pennsylvania is, I think, the linchpin in this election.
Dasha Burns is in Latrobe, Pennsylvania tonight. Dasha, Trump really seems to be going all in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah, Jose. And tomorrow, the Trump campaign is holding a black men's barbershop talk in Philadelphia. Then Trump himself will host a town hall in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And we just learned moments ago that he'll then head back to Pittsburgh to attend the Steelers football game. Jose?
Dasha Burns in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, thank you. And don't miss Kristen Welker's exclusive interviews with Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro and South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham on Meet the Press.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.